Right, so you start out as a Category 5, and then you could race at pretty much any age and be in a Category 5. And then as you progress from a Category 5, you have to have 10 mass start events to move from a Category 5 to a Category 4.
And does it matter where you place?
Only,
you just have to start and finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
It matters where you place when you try to move from a Category 4 to a Category 3. And you have to have so many top 10 placings. And that's how it progresses from a Category 3 to a Category 1, and then to a Category 2, 1, and then on to a Pro. When you hit the Pro level, a lot of times you get sponsorships.
So most of these are, will we have a Pro race?
Yeah, the Pros, I believe it's going to be Pro 1 and 2 later on today. I don't know the exact calendar. But 90% of these guys that you see out here are just bicycle enthusiasts, very amateur racers that just have a passion for the sport.
And they do have a passion.
They have a passion for the sport. And the thing that a lot of these guys have to be careful is that, especially like some of the 35-year-old plus, the 45-year-old plus, the 55-year-old plus, is they're very skilled, and they typically cover the same course at a better speed. But they also have to remember that 98% of these guys have to go to work on Monday. So yeah, they're going to be skilled, they're going to go fast, but they're also very careful as well.
Sorry, we can't miss clapping.
So this is pretty much bicycle racing at the grassroots level. So these guys are all enthusiasts. They all train anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a week on a bicycle. And then as you go up into the Category 2 and the Category 1, the Pro levels, those guys are very dedicated, because in order to be competitive at that level, you have to put in a lot of training time. Basically, your life evolves around your training schedule. What time you go to bed, what time you get up in the morning, what you have for breakfast, what you have for dinner. If you're a party animal on the weekends, you're going to pay for it. So those guys get pretty dedicated to their sport.
And you're volunteering here today, but you're really a racer yourself.
I do race at the amateur level, the Category 45 plus, and but because of my work schedule, I have to work on weekends. So I did the time trial on Friday night, but I just want to help out and kind of give back to the community a little bit. So that's why I'm out here. Plus, it's just a lot of fun to be out here with a bunch of bicycle nuts. So,
and new nuts being created every minute, right?
Yes, exactly. So I just think that this event's going to grow for Folsom. Being their very first year, I think a lot of people in Northern California really hadn't heard about this, because this is mainly word of mouth. And with the brochures being handed out at a lot of the local stores, the guys you see out here are I'd say 98% of them are from the Sacramento, Davis, Woodland, Vacaville. Maybe we might see some people from Chico and Redding, but hard to say. The word got out there. So
first annual.
Yeah, first
Next
one.
Next year, bigger, better.
Yep, it looks like a great course too.
Right.
Great course, and for their first year, there's going to be, I'm sure at the meeting afterward, there's going to be a lot of new ideas, and I just think that this is going to be a better and better event as it grows. So it's off to a great start. So got some great sponsorships and a lot of interest in the sport. So looking forward to see what happens in the upcoming years. The coordinators of the Cyclebration were saying that they're going to maybe turn this into the new Sea Otter Classic, which for people in the cycling community know that the Sea Otter Classic is like one of the huge cycling venues for the West Coast. I mean, they actually draw people from Canada, the East Coast, and all over. And that one takes place down in Monterey, and that's I believe that's a 4-day event. And being held so early in the season, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get.
Did you know, one thing that surprised me is how well the organizations are so great.
Some real good coordinators.
Yeah.
To put this thing together. It's definitely, it's like one person's dream, but it takes a huge support group to put this together. And I think they're going to be able to draw on some good sources like Brian Joder, who organizes the Prairie City Racing Series up at Prairie City OHB Park. He's an excellent source. So yeah, it's a good event.
Come again.
Our two leaders once again, that's Rob Katie out in front. Troy Newton in second place, taking the lead right there. What's our speed coming there, Radar Man? 27 miles an hour as they come down the straightaway here. Taking a little bit slower pace early in the race. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go.